Good morning, welcome back to BT. Thanks for starting your day with us. Well, Canada's Royal Winnipeg Ballet closes their season with the return of Moulin Rouge.
The ballet had its world premiere in Winnipeg in 2009 and has since been seen by over 100,000 people in more than 30 cities across North America. Here's BT's Jenna Khan with a sneak preview.
We are behind the scenes at the Royal Winnipeg Ballet School. Dancer Eric Knipp joining me. We are chatting about Moulin Rouge. Are you pumped about it?
Of course.
Of course you are. Eric was around. The ballet premiered in 2009, world premiere here in Winnipeg. You took on the role of Zidler then, and you're bringing it back again now as it returns back here in Winnipeg. What's it like to kind of play a role back at ballet's inception and then play it again a few years later?
Well, we always love creating roles on us because then you get to decide a little bit with the choreographer how he progresses through the story. And Zidler, in this case, he's the proprietor of the Moulin Rouge and he's the bad guy of the story. So that's always fun to do. You get to be sleazy and angry and temperamental, and that's always fun to
Which is a stretch
act.
for Eric, let's just say. He's a wonderful guy.
Thank you. But yeah, from the beginning, it obviously grew a lot from when we were creating it to when we performed it in 2009. And we've been performing it every year since, so it keeps on growing. And actually, Jordan Morris, the choreographer, has changed a bunch of scenes for this upcoming show. So it's going to be different if you saw it in 2009. It's a different show.
Which I think is interesting. I don't think people necessarily always realize that you are seeing the same show, but you're also seeing a different show. What are some of the aspects or the elements that are going to be different for people seeing it again?
Well, a lot of cast members are different because people retire, such as Vanessa Lawson, who's retiring this year. And there's a special piece for her in the second act that will only exist for these 5 shows and then won't exist anymore. So that's kind of interesting.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, there's just new scenes that he's created and a lot of changes and improvements, I would have to say, to the original production.
Very cool. Now, you touched on it earlier that as the bad guy in a production, you get to be a little sleazy and a little angry. A lot of your dance interaction that you have with Natalie is kind of her reacting sort of with distaste and with reluctance to dance to you. To dance with you. What is that like when you're kind of going through the motions as a dancer to kind of play that guy who is dealing with someone who doesn't really want to dance with him?
It's actually a lot of fun. We have a lot of fun in rehearsals and on stage, being the creepy guy, being the angry guy, and just being able to be larger than life as a performer is always interesting because you don't necessarily get to do that in normal life.
So from night to night, though, when you do play it, it is the same sort of choreography, same sort of scenes that we're seeing. And do you add anything of your own little flavor, kind of as you're going through the live performances?
Always. There's always a little bit of discrepancy, I guess, between each show. And just if you feel more comfortable with one spot or you want to try something new, see if it works, or it worked last time or didn't work last time. So you always, yeah, we're always tinkering with the choreography for sure.
Very cool. We are wrapping up the Royal Winnipeg Ballet season with Moulin Rouge May 1st to 5th at the Centennial Concert Hall. Make sure you check it out. Thanks, Eric.
Thank you.
World-class organization put on a world-class show.
Yeah, it looks like a great show, but they never disappoint, though.
No.
Never. And this is a great one. Moulin Rouge is fun. It's got excitement, energy, vibrancy. It's going to be a good one.
Tons of cool stuff. We'll put all the information on breakfasttelevision.ca. Coming up, we're going to talk again with about that retirement. Another principal dancer who's hanging up the toe shoes?
The ballets, the slippers.
Slippers?
Slippers, yeah. The what?
Point shoes.
Point shoes.
Thank you. Practicing slippers, performing point shoes. We'll learn more about ballet. We're also going to give you a chance to win something big for somebody's birthday coming up on BT.